conversations with Sip and talk with Miss Londa and the Chocolate Doll. Join us every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. to catch the latest buzz in celebrity gossip, enjoy some piping hot tea, engage in dynamic panel discussions, and hear exclusive interviews.
Hello. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I forgot to change my intro. I got to remove some things. But hello, everyone. How's everybody's evening going? Today, we are going to be speaking on the Baddies reunion. So I'm gonna, share some thoughts with you guys on that. Um, sorry. And then we're gonna get into Carlissa and the so-called message that she got from Blueface. I also want to send a shout out to Rican the Menace and Chrisean on their new song "God's Child." I love it. Hey, how you doing? Heavy, how's it going? So, I want to first start off with the reunion look. So, give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. All right, you guys can see. Okay. So, this is DTB and Jela. I love DTB because she's always creative. And, she came to fight. So, outfit suits the purpose. And then I like Jayla's outfit as well. I like the, three-piece. I think this is from her line, Culture. I forgot the name of it, but I know it's something Culture. All right, and then we have we have Summer None Other. It's cool. It was creative. I think she could have did a little better. And what's her name? Bad Dolly. She didn't really put a whole lot into her look. She just came to fight, I guess. This isn't what Tasiki wore on the stage, but it's cool. I like what Scotty has on. Her hair is okay. Ivory and Pretty P. I mean, I guess it's cute. It's just kind of basic though. Like, see, for me, I like creativity. So now Biggie, see, this is where I like the creativity. I like how she did the schoolgirl look, but she did it with the ties. She's got the bobby socks on, and then she's got the cardigan sweater. I think that's what you call them. And I like Big Lex's boxing outfit. Whoever created that was, I like the way they did that with the sports bra or bralette, make it, using boxing gloves as the bralette. I like that. I heard a lot of people say they didn't like it, but I like it. But again, I said I like creativity and different. So I like both of their outfits because they both were creative and they both were different. I liked what Anna had on. It was sophisticated. I'm not into the animal print. I've never been into the animal print. I don't like leopard. I don't like zebra. None of that. Somebody bought me a one piece jumper and it was zebra print one year for my birthday. Like I wore it once just to show the appreciation, but I never wore it again because I'm not into the animal print. Tinka Bella, basic. Jaden, basic. Um, who is this? Nunu. She looks nice. It's cute. Uh, Slim. I don't know, but yeah, those are the reunion looks that I chose, and I like those. So, hi, how are you guys doing? Give me 1 second. So we're gonna get into the whole Baddies reunion. So let's start with talking about how um they could have did without the reflection of the whole season. Like I hate when they do that. They do that to buy time and to keep you, wanting to come back to see what's going to happen. They could have did without all of that. So they're all sitting in the Rollie, Summer, and Bad Dolly. They were all in a room, and Rollie ends up apologizing to Summer. Summer apologizes to her. Bad Dolly is kind of telling her how she appreciates her or whatever, and how basically she was giving them you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? Basically giving them the telling them how to go about things. Let's just say that. So then Tinka and Jela go back and forth in another room. Like saying on Jela, but Jela, she didn't back down. She lit in on her too. She brought up the whole situation with her and Meatball last year, how they came on portraying to be sisters and ended up pretty much enemies. So Tinka was kind of coming at her, I think, about the whole her and Natalie situation or something like that, something to that effect. The part that I didn't like is the way they jumped Emma. But I ain't gonna lie, Emma was when Summer ran up, she gave it to her. She slung her so and so across that room, and she was giving it to her. And then Bad Dolly jumped in. I did appreciate the fact that Big Lex, did try to break it up. But Yoshi, she came in with her. Now I don't know how cool her and Emma are, but if you walked in that room with her, and of course, a fight broke out. But if you saw that it was not one-on-one, I don't know why she didn't jump in. So I don't know how cool they are, if they talk outside of Baddies, if they became cool or what. But if so, she should have jumped in and helped her, because at that point they was jumping her and it was unnecessary. Natalie speaks with Melanie, and she tells her she doesn't want to fight. She punks out. Here's my thing. You did all that popping it on social media, starting shit with everybody, and then you have them fly you all the way out there, and then all of a sudden you're worried about it's a setup. What did you think it was going to be if you got on social media carrying on for over a week, calling this person out, calling that person out? Now you want to get there, you want to punk out, but then you also have a chance. Nobody was out there but the security, you and Ivory, and you still didn't want to fight. I didn't get the point of that. I didn't get the whole point of that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let my co-host in. Hey.
Hey, girl.
So I had just went over the the reunion looks, and then I was just talking about the reunion.
Okay.
So if you want me to, I could go back a little bit. As far as like what happened at the reunion, but I was talking about when Emma walked in and how they jumped her and how I didn't agree with it.
Oh no, you
Did
could
you
you can
watch
start
it?
where you left off at.
Okay. How did you? What is your thoughts on that?
I feel like, to me, I feel like the whole thing is like I don't know, Lemmy or whoever. I feel like it was all a setup. It's very very messy how they all put things together, and they set people against each other. You can even tell off of looking at that was like they was kind of caught off guard on everything.
So, do you know anything about her and Yoshi? Is Emma and Yoshi, are they friends? What?
I don't know nothing about that. I just know like what I seen. To me, it's like they set people. They set a lot of people up on certain things that they didn't know about.
Oh yeah. Okay. So now this is what I had to say about Miss Natalie though.
Okay.
Why you want to copy Jocelyn?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know
Mhm.
how every time Jocelyn does her reunion, she comes out and she performs.
Mhm.
Now here goes Natalie wanting to do it, but she didn't even pull it off. To me, she didn't pull it off.
And to me, like, she never been that. It feel like the more the seasons change, she more that way. Of like, hey, I'm that, I'm this and that. It do show that like that Jocelyn energy. Like even with the song, she just dropped. Like what? Where does attitude come from? Because on the show, you be quiet, you hide
Mm.
behind people. So to me, show
She
that it do show that vibe.
she throw her rock and hide her hand.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's how I feel. So yeah, I was like, okay, so now we're copying Jocelyn. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right. Um, I feel like they wasted a lot of unnecessary time just getting to the point. But my favorite part is when DTB came out. When she came out and she slapped fire from Natalie.
Mhm.
You know what? Like you was just saying, set up. I feel like somebody told her to do that, and you want to know why? What made me feel like
Mhm.
that is because after she did it, and then she backed up. They would not let Natalie get to her. Did you realize that? Like they was not.
Mhm.
It wasn't that they was holding Natalie back from her. They
Mhm.
wouldn't let Natalie get to her until Saucy said, "No, y'all got to let Natalie square up with her. Y'all got to let her." You know what I'm saying? And then
Yep.
that's when they kind of like
Cause
let
they
them
if
let
they be
it.
holding like Natalie pop a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, and then when it comes to the time for you gotta get your butt beat because you said this and that, she hide behind that, and they
Yeah,
always protect her. So like I feel like they set stuff up not knowing how this person really ain't playing. They really not playing. They coming through and she hide behind every wall. Mhm.
yeah. I always felt like either you're gonna be an EP or you're gonna be a cast member, and
Mhm.
there's nothing wrong with you being on the show as an EP, but as an EP lead, as an EP, don't be doing little sneaky shit behind the
Mhm.
scenes and hiding your and then think because you're the EP, you shouldn't be touched. I never agree with that. I feel like that's it's unfair. And then you got Saucy Santana's little messy ass. He wanna see Tasiki get into it with who he wanna see her run a fade with. Oh, he was saying that he thought that Diamond did that to Natalie to duck the fade with Tasiki. I don't think so
He
because I
he
mean she
messy.
already. Yeah, he very messy. I don't feel like that because I mean if that's the case, she would have never fought her in the beginning the first time.
Mhm.
That's how I feel.
I feel like
And then they need to.
he's so damn messy. You want to be a girl, and he didn't came on the second reunion with the same type of outfit. Boy,
I
bye.
said it. I said, why did he wear that? Because it looks
Mhm.
just like what he wore the last time. It's like, dude,
Mhm.
if you wanted to still wear black,
Clock
that's fine. But
it.
with a whole nother style, it's like you got the same slit on the side. It looks cheaply.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you could have came better than that. So then
Him
Rollie
and
comes.
Mhm.
Him,
What's the other
him and
dude?
Hook.
What's the lights? Bobby lights.
Now
They
I like
both had
Bobby.
the same exact outfit on.
Did they? Wait, I know Saucy
His
did, but
outfit was
wait,
like literally the same as last year. Mhm.
Bobby's. I'm gonna have to go back and
Mhm.
look. I'm gonna have to go back
Yes,
and
girl.
look,
They
but I
both bought the same exact outfits, and they just.
I know though Bobby
Mhm.
do he be killing the game with his little gear though. I ain't even
Mhm.
gonna lie. But I'm gonna have to go back and look and see. Um, Rollie comes out and the crowd starts telling Jela to get that bully. People ain't fucking with Rollie no more. She's a bully. Like it's just certain stuff. Like
Mhm.
the way she did Slim, that was uncalled for, and the way they allowed that to happen to me was uncalled for. I can understand if y'all gonna let them go at it, but let it be fair and let it make sense. Like trying to make somebody work for you, bow down to
Mhm.
you, like somebody bigger than what you are. That shit sucked to me, and
Mhm.
that's all I gotta say.
Mhm.
Then you had
That's all
Bobby
she
and
been is like a big bully with everybody. So I was so glad the time when Biggie stood up for herself, cause Rolly she run her mouth a lot, but like she's a bully. She's a big bully.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Rollie, you coming down on Scotty, but you threw her under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she said that, when she was mad about them, what was it about the whole BB thing? BB Pow
Mm-hmm.
Pow, the whole situation with Tommy, and they was all having that little circle time or whatever the hell you want to call it. She didn't have to throw Tommy under the bus. I didn't feel
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Tommy, Scotty under the bus. If she told you that in confidence, and then it's like y'all all in the same circle, so that type of stuff happens when you got a circle of female friends that hang out or talk on a regular, you're going to get that. This
Mm-hmm.
friend is going to call this person and say this, and and vice versa. That's how it goes. It's all in how you handle it.
Right.
Like I was friends
Right.
with two people, and they both would call me and tell me about a situation, and neither one of them knew that I knew the other one called me, because I'd just be like, "Girl, what?" Acting dumb as
Mm-hmm.
hell. I'm not about to repeat what the other one said because that's just
Right.
messy.
Right.
So, Tinka's pregnant. What you think? How you? And then, what did you think
I
about
I
the?
I just want to know, is it
Who is
Limmy's
the
brothers?
daddy?
Is
That
it Limmy's brothers? What I want to know, because like it's a lot of stuff going on with that. Like, and then she tried to act surprised, like, oh yeah, they give me a purse, this and that. Like, who you pregnant by, girl? Like, Saucy was messy in the audience. Like, who the baby daddy? I want to know too, because it's
yeah,
word on
he
the street that you
messy
messing
as
with Limmy's brother.
hell. You said my audio is cutting out. Is it still cutting out?
It was a little bit. It's better
How's
now.
it sound now?
Better, better.
Okay. Yeah, Saucy is really messy. He is really. He's the one
Mhm.
who got the audience saying, "Who is the daddy?" And she said, "Your baby daddy" or something. She said.
Mhm. I don't know. I don't like him. I feel like he just there to. I feel like if something happen, it's like, hey, keep it behind scenes. He running to tell the next business. He feel like he like so messy to me. I don't know why they keep him. Maybe because like I don't even know. He never even all
I
that to be
feel like
popping, but
they
messy. He
brought him back.
messy.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the reason why they brought him back as a host, is because he instigates and he's
Mhm.
messy. I feel like that's
Mhm.
the reason why because they've never brought no other same host back.
Mhm. Yes.
I wanted to okay, I already did that. I wanted to get into this messages. So have you saw these messages that Carlissa posted?
Mm-mm. Mm. Lord.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
so oh wait, this ain't the one I want. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So basically, she's saying that Blueface wrote her, and it's supposed to be on some kind of little app, prison app. I didn't get them. I
Mm.
forgot the message before this one where it says, "Is this really you?" or something. If this is you, what was your dog's name or something? And he's basically saying this is a prison app. It's impossible to be anybody else. Uh, Name something silly. I don't know what was scratched out there, but supposedly this is the message that he wrote. Let me get my
Mm.
glasses because they're small. Y'all know I can't have see. So it says, I want to apologize to you for letting any female influences affect our relationship. I thought a few females may have loved me more than you, but I was wrong. I'm glad I came to prison because in my absence, I got to sit back and watch them use my downtime as a head start to their own advantages. You are the only woman entitled to be there for me. So now that all the leaves fell off the
Mm.
tree, I can get back to my roots, which is you. I love you. I'll be out in a few months. Come pick me up. Just you and my kids. Now, I must tell you, there's a few things that's weird. I ain't gonna say that I don't like it, but it to me, I'm gonna be honest, it speaks
Mm-mm.
Carlos scenario. That's what it speaks. And what I mean by that is
That
that's
was
always,
to his mom.
yeah, she's saying that Blue sent it to her. And what I mean by it speaks Carlissa's scenario is because that's what Carlissa has always wanted, is for her to be the one, to be number one, if that makes sense. She wants to be that mom that sits there and no matter what, her son's going to roll what she says. And she wants to control, be in control of everything, the relationships and all of that. That's my problem with it. But it doesn't make sense because it don't sound like Blue, number one. Number two, if you watch Crazy in Love, when he was literally telling her, like, she acts like she's his girlfriend.
I was
So
gonna say that's giving in love. Like you feel like you are obsessed. I feel like y'all in a relationship. Like
yeah,
it's scary and crazy at the same time.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, okay, lady. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he sent that, but it just don't. I don't know. It just sounds like ugh. She says my ex-husband hated the dog and put rat poison in the garage, and Jonathan was traumatized. We had to sneak the dog in the hospital because the first hospital wouldn't take the dog unless we had $5,000. We had just paid for Andre's lawyer with all John's money. We left the dog on the hospital counter and ran out. My poor son cried for days. It's just the thing, and then the reason why I shared this picture right here is because I wanted to see, and I'm not even gonna say it right off, but I just want you to look at the picture and tell me what you think when you look at the picture.
I feel like she want to be Chrisean so bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Because Chrisean literally
the
got her
makeup, the hair, the attitude. Where I'm looking at, like, you want to have that spot of that type of. You're his mom, girl. Let go and stop being petty. Let go and stop being in love with your damn son. Let him have some love or whatever in his life. You want to be Chrisean and have that type of title so bad to where you're on that type of level. You are sad. You are sad. You've been copying her hair and her makeup. Girl, bye.
Because I was like, when I saw this picture, I was like, hold on. Chrisean literally just kind of got that same, the half up, half down. Now here you go. Girl, stop. You didn't even pull it off right. Just go sit down. Like, it's
that
creepy.
Part.
Act like that. Like, and I was kind of going back and forth with a few people on Facebook because I commented basically saying that message or her basically feeling happy that her son texted her. It gave, just the way she was talking, it kind of gave a woman or female crushing on a guy that she's been crushing on and waiting for him to say something to her. And here, do you have sons? Yes, I do. I have two, and I don't act in that manner at all. I don't get into their relationships. I don't bring their business to social media. I definitely don't talk under their clothes or compare their private spots to nobody that I lay with. So no, like, she's weird the way she acts. It's
very, very weird. I don't understand it. But to me, it come up like, oh, I've been like, you ain't had no dude like this your whole life, whatever. How you supposedly raise your son? You are obsessed and in love with your son, girl, because you attack every female that come to him. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. I'm a boy mom. I ain't even like that with my own young kids, but still, girl, you is weird.
I don't beef with my son's baby moms or girlfriends, like, to the point of feeling like it's because I don't have say or control. I have gotten into one, but it had nothing to do with my son. It had to do with her demeanor and who the hell she thought she was talking to. That's what it had to do with. But other than that, I don't get off until they're like, you know what I'm saying? And even if they come to me, I kind of play the role like I'll listen. I really don't say a whole lot. I'll say something if need be, but I don't say a whole lot because it's tricky. When you get off into it can go off into, oh, you're saying that because you just want to take the woman's side, or you saying that because you want to take your son's side. So I kind of just let them talk And I kind of just leave it with y'all need to work it out. But I don't put too much of my own spill on it because it could go wrong. And I just be like, I don't got time for real. So that's how I play that. So yeah. We're not gonna do a show Sunday. I forgot it was Easter, but I got some topics. One of the topics I really want to touch on is the one with the track star, where the young guy, you know, unalive the other track star or whatever. I have some things that I would like to share as far as point of view on that. But I have some people that's going to come on because I would like to hear other people's point of views. I've been seeing a lot being said about that. I don't know. I'm not going to say how I feel right now, but some of the stuff that's been said, I kind of don't agree with. I just want to speak on that. I have some other topics as well, but let them know about your show. Let them know about your show.
On Sunday, or this Friday, Talk with Chocolate is everything fashion and music. This Friday, I have a special guest. Status World Smooth will be in the building with me. This Sunday, I have another special guest that will be in the building, Pierre Medor, who is a Billboard producer from the Grammys and things. He will be in the building on Sunday, so make sure y'all tune in with me. I got some good guests and dope topics, and we gonna do what it do.
All right, so y'all heard it from her. That's every Friday. I think I got it right. Every Friday and every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. I don't know why I kept thinking Wednesdays. I was posting that. I'm like, oh my God, now I got to go back and change it.
But oh no, you good.
I got it now.
I'm getting used to it.
Okay. Good. Yep. So you guys, we won't have a show this Sunday, but we will be back next Thursday and next Sunday. And we got some topics for you guys. So I hope you guys drop by and tune in. If you guys can you guys please hit the like button on your way out? And thank you guys for tuning in. And you guys have a good evening.
Thank y'all.
Thank you for tuning in with dynamic and engaging hosts who bring a unique perspective and sense of humor to every episode. They're not afraid to ask the tough questions and get to the bottom of the latest story.